Next bout is the super light heavyweight contest. 3 by 2 minute rounds, USA rules. And it's Pat, the Phantom, Christofi up against Peter Floss.
The Phantom, and listen to the music, and the crowd are going to go wild when the Phantom makes his way to the ring. It's happening here at the Night of Destruction, Friday, the 15th of March in downtown Sunshine.
Proudly brought to you by Ultimate Promotions, major sponsor PCA Global Communications, and this fight is brought to you by the Ivy Nightclub. We'll all be getting on there after the fight, couple of drinks.
We'll be boogieing down, Shebeki, I'll tell you what. Oh, look at this main character, Peter Floss.
Now, Peter Floss actually stood in for one of his fighters. His fighter was Garth Tooley, pulled out at the last minute.
Garth Tooley from New South Wales. Unfortunately, I don't know too much about him, but Peter Floss, quite a renowned trainer, and this will be interesting to see if he gives Pat a really good contest.
Well, it's great to see the trainer standing in, knowing how important it is to keep the bouts going.
Exactly, and Pat's going to be thankful as well. There's no way he would have wanted to train this hard for a fight.
Yeah.
To come here tonight and know that his opponent's pulled out for whatever it was. And
Born to be alive.
Listen to the crowd go crazy here, Shebeki. They love it. You can see them getting out of their seats and standing up. And I bet Pat the Phantom Christofi is happy to be alive at this moment. It's a happening at ringside.
It certainly is. As we await Pat, the Phantom, Christofi to come to the ring.
They're up on their feet. Pat the Phantom led to the ring by trainer Ahmed. And there is the Phantom leaps over the top rope.
Fantastic condition is the Phantom. Looking in absolutely fantastic condition, Michael.
The Phantom, I'll tell you what, he's in the running for the trunks of the night as well. The Phantom written all over them. This is going to be a ripper, Tony.
Judging this bout will be Michael Vukovic, Mark Corrie, and Warren McGee. Tolling the bell, we're just waiting for our timekeeper. Graham Simpson, Tracy, Barbs and Bob and Ruth at ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, bout 8, we're coming down towards our penultimate bout, and then our main event. This is something special, super light heavyweight division, 79 to 83 kilograms. Would you welcome on my right, working in the corner at this occasion, no music, is Paul Bresky and Lisa Spun. He comes from Wodonga. He's got new-type trunks of black, gold, and red. 32 years of age, scaling 81.9 kilograms. Would you welcome Peter Floss? Peter Floss in the blue corner. Looking very pensive there, Tony Shebeki. Just waiting for an approval across the ring in the red corner, where Bruce Haynes, Abed, Jay Osborne, a gallant team of personnel in the corner. 10 corner people, 10 corner personalities, all ready to go, Bryce? Okay, would you welcome wearing purple trunks with Abbott J, the Phantom? Would you welcome Pat Christofi?
The crowd getting right behind Pat, the Phantom Christofi, for this super light heavyweight bout. 3 2-minute rounds, USA rules.
Pat's a very popular fighter amongst the local crowds here in Melbourne. And if I'm not mistaken, looks like he's added a few tattoos to his collection since I last saw him. Looking a very colourful man. Yes. There it is, Shebeki, the stare down. I love it. Take a look at Pat the Phantom Christofi. He's ready for action. And Peter Floss standing in, as he said, for Garth Tooley tonight. I don't know how much notice Peter Floss was given on the fight.
3 days.
3 days? Great courage for the man to be standing in.
For sure.
And let's hope he gives it a good contest.
Pat Christofi in the corner. We have another special guest joining us. Look who it is. Anthony Vella. How are you, mate?
Good.
You're looking fantastic.
I always do my best.
The fight's on here. Oh, look at Pat!
Pat Christofi with a landing roundhouse kick to the head of Peter Floss.
It's over. It's over.
It's all over.
I told you to go buy those T-shirts early. They're doubled in price.
There's no getting out from one of those guys. And Pat, the Phantom Christofi is back in the winners list. Oh, yeah. Look at the crowd go crazy.
You would reckon he just won a major title.
Oh, it's carnage.
It's good as a world title, I think.
Fantastic to see Pat the Phantom Christofi.
I was turning around to say hello to the hitman. I turned back and there was Christofi, his leg flying through the air to the head of Peter Floss. Peter down and out. There's no getting up from one of those ones.
Now let me tell you that half the crowd here tonight is actually Pat's friends and family. Dice, and a little bit of a history on Pat. He actually was a former semi-finalist in the first Tough Man contest at Festival Hall.
That's right. I recollect that one, and no doubt Pat very well marketing himself, and I just can't believe it, the ovation that he received from the crowd and the quickness of it, Shebeki. How long? Howley will tell us shortly how long that one went for, but Pat Christofi must be elated.
Anthony Vella joining us here at ringside, and mate, how's the feeling in the room for the big one?
Feelings they're very confident. I think Jake's going to do well, and so is Peter. Both boys have trained hard the last 5-6 weeks.
Yep.
And they're here to do business, and I think they'll do it.
And how are you feeling, mate? You're looking absolutely fantastic.
I'll do my best all the time, mate. But no, I've been training. I started training 2 weeks ago with the big fight in May. So I just casually trained till then and pick it up the last 3 weeks.
Anthony the Hitman Vella, the undisputed Australian middleweight Muay Thai champion. And how they're actually calling out the time of the fight without the accompaniment of his microphone. I heard the word seconds.
I thought I saw 5 fingers go up, so I'd say 5 seconds.
I'd say 5.
Yeah.
5 seconds, quick as, very quick.
Pat Christofi, the winner of this super light heavyweight bout against Peter Floss, straight in with the big kick. 5 seconds, it was all over. Good night, Irene. The knockout we're waiting for was right there.
The Hitman, you've knocked people out here and there. How does it feel to have a knockout people like that under your belt?
It's a good feeling knocking someone out in the first round, because, I mean, it's not as easy as it looks, you mean? Both boys are fresh, and sometimes it takes you 5 rounds to land a special punch, and when you do it in a minute, it's just that extra special feeling, you know?
We should, however, give credit to Peter Floss just for being here tonight. 3 days' notice he took the fight on. It's not an easy thing at all to stand here in front of 1,500 people and fight a man of the caliber of Pat Phantom Christofi on 3 days' notice.
Especially, Floss was the trainer before he was supposed to fight. Unfortunately, he got injured and had to pull out 3 days, and so he doesn't let the promoters down. He offered himself to fight.
Which is a fantastic gesture. And that fight was sponsored by the Ivy Nightclub. We're all going there after, Anthony. What about you?
Anthony will be throwing the knees about at the Ivy Nightclub.
The Ivy Nightclub there at 145. 145 Flinders Lane, Melbourne.
Thanks for coming, everyone, to start with. I want to take over plenty of time.
He's not sure I've carried that Pat Christofi.
Got 7 left. So where do you go? All right. I want to thank, first of all,
He's been waiting 5 fights to do that.
first of all, I want to thank all the people that believe in me. Third of all, man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
He doesn't know what to say. He's never been in this situation.
Anyway, was asked, party after. Simple as that. I want to thank Abbott, one of the closest men to me. Gary, got my father. I want to thank Dr. Don, the daddy, wouldn't have been the same either. Jay, and he's been there since day one, and I'll never forget that. And the rest of the boys. There's a couple of drunkards here, but it doesn't matter. We're all happy and we're all okay. Thanks for your support. Thank all my sponsors, White and Blue, Sales Restaurant, Dimension Cleaning Services. There's so many of them. Active Security, Long Life Tattoos, PCA Communications, Global Communications, thank you. Thank you for everybody. Sales Restaurant, good on you, thank you. Thank you too.
The Phantom Pat Christofi.
Well, there he goes.
What a character he is.